Nigga, you know the fuck this is, nigga. Let me teach you how to make a motherfucking ham sandwich. Now see, nigga, the first thing you're gonna need to do is get you some of this here bounty, nigga. Cause we ain't using no goddamn plates. Bounty, bitch. And then you get you some of that sunbeam white bitch bread, nigga. Make sure that's that king shit. Slap that white bitch down. Throw some of that creamy goodness on that bitch. Make sure it's a heaping helping. Mayonnaise, nigga. If you use Miracle Whip, I'ma whip your ass, nigga. And then you spread that bitch around with a fork. Yes, you do. A fork, cause butter knives are for butter, bitch. That's right. And then you put some motherfucking carving board ham on that bitch, or you put some real shit. Don't fuck around with them deli slices, nigga. And then you slap another white bitch on top of that, nigga. And then you put some jalapeno crunches next to that shit, nigga. And that's what you get. A motherfucking ham sandwich, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga. Can't do this long cause of that. What's that behind me? Is that an airplane? No, it's a helicopter made of blocks from Duplo. That's my favorite toy. If you a young girl that thinks you a boy, that's Duplo. Go and get your kids some Duplos, man.
Everybody ready? Yeah. Hit it.
Morn'n Ninjas? Morn'n Ninjas? Morn'n Ninjas? Morn'n Ninjas? That's right. We are Morn'n Ninjas. I'm Trash Pandacoot. This is Prayers of Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And we are the Morn'n Ninjas, where we bring that Kush Koffee and spill a little bit of the tea. Hey. Don't forget to leave us a react. If you comment, we will respond both on air and via the comments. Yeah, happy Friday. You know what it is. We're going to get these bees rolled and these dabs put in. But we're going to jump it off like we always do. And that is with the local weather, y'all. It is a nice 83 out. A little bit humid, but we're supposed to get a high of 88 today. More sun than clouds. And then our lows tonight will be in the lower, or the upper 60s, sorry. So like 67, 68. We got a possible chance of rain this evening. But over the weekend, we're going to remain in the 80s. And this is a holiday weekend, I'm told. So a lot of y'all going to have Monday off. So it's going to be 77 on Monday, 82 tomorrow, 83 on Sunday. If you got grills popping off, you know, I'm going to come get a plate. And you know what I'm saying? We can take it from there. This is kind of the final, you know, grilling barbecue season. You know what I'm saying? Like Labor Day kind of like wraps up the summer, Labor Day weekend. And it's like, all right, now we back to regular functioning Earth again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's very humid outside, about 73% humidity. We got a low pollen count. As you see, my man's ain't, you know, he's all right today.
Not sniffling.
But it's poor for running. You might choke yourself out because it's really humid. You know what I'm saying? So if you like running through like heavy mist or like if you like running in the sauna, then it's for you today. No driving difficulty. So be fast and furious responsibly, though. You feel me? Yeah. It's about it. There's, you know, people cleaning up from the tropical storms that have hit the Florida and lower, what would that be, Georgia areas and Alabama. So kind of off the coast. And yeah, that'll, I guess, conclude the weather here. That's all I got. So, and now the press with local news.
All right. Got some local news for you. Hold on. Gotta get my screen up.
Get my handy dandy notebook. This
nigga. Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Do we still got to keep talking about this?
I mean, shit, it's an ongoing investigation. It's kind of what puts Springfield on the map this year. Outside, I mean, shit, it's usually
outside a homeboy from Rochester going to the league.
That too.
Or the Olympics or whatever.
Or outside of the murders per capita.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit. Well, this part of it, I guess.
Yeah,
but
I guess.
On a different level. But former Sangamon County Deputy Sean Grayson was back in court on Monday. Grayson is charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder after shooting and killing Sonia Massey.
One for each bullet.
Yes. The courtroom was filled Monday in support of Massey, with Grayson appearing on Zoom. They didn't even bring him in.
Hell no.
Yeah, it's gonna be an uproar. Somebody.
I did my last time I was in jail. I was on Zoom, basically.
Oh yeah, I never did a Zoom.
Because like I think that's how they do it now. Is like because you'll just go straight from the cell to like this room where everybody's at, like waiting their court, and then like you just walk up to the monitor, and the judge is like, "All right, this is what you being charged with. what's the state gonna do? And they was like, the state wants to do this shit. He was like, all right, so you got to pay $350. You cool with that? Yeah. When can you have it by?
Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. When can you have it by? Give me about a month, Your Honor.
Go ahead and settle for 2 months.
Yeah, right.
They always say like, shit to next week.
Next week. I'll set them up for 2 months. So you have till November to pay. So if you get it in next week, cool. But you got till November.
Of course, get lazy.
Right.
Or more efficient, either or.
Either or. I'm just saying. But go ahead. My bad.
No problem.
That just reminded me because I was like, that was like probably a year before COVID.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like we weren't on lockdown or anything, but I just thought that was weird.
Yeah, at the time it was weird. Now we understand.
Yeah. Right.
During Grayson's last court appearance, the judge ruled that he would stay in custody due to him being a danger to the public. Grayson attorney, oh man, my boy,
the public would have been a danger.
Yeah. Look, this nigga. I'm sorry to say this nigga might get off with Mark Wyckoff on the case. I'm just saying that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Grayson attorney Mark Wyckoff told that's my boy. I'm telling you that right now. He got to be Mark Wyckoff got to be impartial. He here for justice. You know what I mean? So your lawyer is there to help you out. You know what I mean? Everybody deserves a speedy and fair trial. You know what I mean? And Mark Wyckoff is definitely gonna get him that. I ain't gonna say he's gonna get off because he got Mark, but that's the best attorney in Springfield. Like a couple of years in running. You know what I mean? So
word up.
I just had to shout out my boy. He done took a couple of cases for me for the nothing. Actually, I'm gonna just say that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Press, man, I got you. You know what I mean? Shit. Just come see me later. All right, no problem. You know what I mean? Shit. My bad. No problem. But Grayson attorney Mark Wyckoff Monday told the judge that they want to appeal his decision to keep Grayson in custody and taking the argument to a higher court. The judge then denied Mr. Grayson's release. He stood on the first decision last week. We appealed that to the 4th District Appellate Court. That's going to take probably 3 to 4 months to get the decision out of appellate court, Wyckoff said. He added that they also want to continue continuance to review more police reports and footage. What happened today is nothing different than what's going to happen all day long in the courthouse, basically. Pre-trial statuses, setting up felony matters. Mr. Grayson is not being treated any different than any other defendant who walks into this courtroom, Wyckoff said. Cameras were not allowed in the courtroom, but we have asked the judge to allow them for future hearings. The judge is giving both the state attorney and Grayson 30 days to respond to the request. Grayson's next court appearance will be October 21st. So they're trying to. I don't think Springfield had too many cases televised.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit. So, like we said, young Grayson put us on the map for a negative reason. A couple of comments from the WICS ABC News Channel 20 Facebook page. Billy Tucker says life in prison is the only answer we need to build this community together from this tragedy. Maria Smith said, poor widow Sean need medical help.
Yo.
She put widow too. Jimmy Burke said, he don't look cancerous. Rhonda Lynn Escobar Van Zooten, that's her whole name. Van Zooten. Yeah. People like him divide us. He put a stain on our community. Somebody says, save the taxpayer money. Bing bang. Whatever that means. But so yeah. Fuck Mr. Grayson. Shout outs to the Sonia Massey family. We are all hoping you get the justice that you're looking for, or the justice that is necessary. All right. So got another.
That dude looked like the dude in the video where they're like, oh, typical Philadelphia. And he's standing in the middle of the road. And they was like, what you doing? He was like, what you doing? He was like, dickhead. Yeah. I said, damn.
Okay. Got another story here. Crystal Ball Santana.
Crystal Ball?
That's his name. Crystal Balls. C-R-I-S.
Oh, Crystal Ball.
Crystal.
Like Spanish crystal.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Cristobal.
Yeah.
Crystal
They said
Ball.
Spanish is a language. You can't be Spanish. I said, what the fuck are you then when you from Spain?
A Spaniard?
Yeah,
Okay.
but what's your descent? Of what descent are you?
Of Spain.
I'm from Spanish descent, motherfucker.
Facts.
I'm from Mexican descent. But you can't speak Mexican. Oh, but you can because it don't sound the same as Spanish.
Spanish.
Mexican Spanish
is different.
I said the difference is like British English and American English. We saying the same shit. We just saying it differently.
It is different.
Right. I said, because come over here and try to call somebody a cunt versus go over there and try to call somebody a bitch. Morn'n Ninja.
It's Lulu. So, Crystal Ball Santana, the man who shot an Illinois police trooper last October, was back in court on Monday. Santana appeared on Zoom in the courtroom on Monday, probably sitting next to Sean Grayson. He asked the judge for a new attorney. He doesn't want the current public defender he has.
I bet.
Santana claims that the public defender has not communicated with him throughout the legal process. Santana then had to cut off and told him his arguments will be heard in court Tuesday at 11 a.m. He is facing multiple charges, including 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder. And that's how Channel 20 likes to end their story.
They said so. They basically said, yeah, Sean Grayson moved up from public defender to got an actual lawyer. He trying to get out this shit.
So so we got a state trooper shooting a civilian, and we got a civilian shooting a state trooper.
Right. And they want justice for both.
It happens.
I guess.
I got another one for you.
That's the line of work you choose to do.
All right. Good morning, Lulu, by the way.
Word up.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Leave a reaction.
Yes, comment. Do all that stuff that us content creators ask you to do that you never do.
Please and thank you.
So, for local news, all local news for real today. Got a lot of shit going on, okay?
A lot of shit.
A lot of shit. A 43-year-old mother was taken into custody Monday after her 8-year-old child called 911 to report their reckless driving to authorities.
Damn.
Ain't that something like, is you in the car?
Gotta be.
Little man in the car, okay?
Either that or like, Mom, you just drank all that tequila and you getting ready to leave? Nah. We learned about this in school. Nigga, like
911.
911.
On August 25th, officers with the police department were alerted to the blue Subaru driving recklessly. Damn.
Subaru
driving recklessly through.
Oh, that's a white mom too, then.
With a Subaru.
Yeah. Niggas can't finance a Subaru. They don't even know what a Subaru is. They barely know what a Nissan is.
Subaru, yeah, that's an SUV, ain't it?
No, it's a Japanese.
We don't know.
So Subaru and like Mitsubishi are like rivals in the race world.
Mm-hmm.
Like both of those, the Lancer, which is Mitsubishi, and then the WRX, which is Subaru, is like one since their debuts have won countless rallies around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like just high output, high performance. Like that ain't no shit. Like niggas gonna get some American shit, like a Corvette, a Camaro, a Trans Am. You know what I'm saying? Like if they know about some shit, like there's no in between. So if they don't know about some shit, they're pretty standard. Right? If they know about some shit, they gonna probably have like a RX-7 or a fucking, you know what I'm saying? Some shit like that, an old ass Jetta.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like it ain't no, it's barely niggas in Subarus and shit, unless they're like on drift teams or like it's a specific.
Unless they know about.
Yeah, like if they're rally racing or drifting, then they have one. Other than that,
niggas
ain't got Subarus. Subaru itself was marketed to like lesbians.
Okay.
Like in America, I'm saying.
This might be one.
So yeah.
Lesbians usually have babies also.
That's why I said probability this is a white woman that was reckless driving. And also her kid called 911 on her. Mm-hmm. What black kid is going to call 911 and get the last one off before your mama beat the fuck out you?
In the back seat.
In the back seat. Like, who you on the phone with? 911? Never mind. They just came from the dentist.
You hang up. You know what I mean? Shit. They don't know where we at.
Yeah.
Well, August 25th, officers with the police department were alerted to a blue Subaru driving recklessly through the red lights, traveling on Bethane towards Springfield.
Bethane?
Yeah.
Bethane.
Okay.
I've never heard. That sounds like a West Side street. You know what I'm saying?
Beltline.
Oh, Beltline. Okay, I know where that's at.
All right.
That's North Side, ain't it?
Yeah. It's
like by Walmart or some shit. Somewhere around there. I was like, yeah, fam. Bethane sound like a Panther Creek street or some shit. Like, what's that shit out there by that church, Nick? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't venture out there too often.
I ride my bike out there because it's safe. To ride your bike out there.
Official says the Subaru was reported by an 8-year-old child inside the vehicle who told 911 that the mother, identified as 43-year-old Cami Sorensen. Sorensen, yeah. Was driving.
Cami Sorensen.
Yeah, that's a white.
When you hear Cami, what do you think of? If you don't think of the bitch from Street Fighter, first of all, who was also a white woman.
I definitely think she looks good.
If your name is Cami, you definitely a fucking 8.
Yeah, you better be fine.
You better be fine as fuck.
It was
because even Bill Cosby's wife Camille wasn't named Cami.
Cami Sorensen was driving recklessly and looking for water to drive into. She was going crazy, and the little boy knew it.
She's trying to kill. She was looking for water to drive. You was trying to Casey Anthony, your son,
that's
nigga.
Crazy.
And furthermore, your son picked up on it.
I said, hold up, man.
Like an episode of fucking Atlanta.
He said, hold on, bitch. Pull over.
What in the actual fuck?
An officer positioned themselves in the gateway area in the event of the Subaru. That the Subaru entered Springfield.
Oh my God!
Springfield Police Department says that the Subaru passed the officers, yielding at a red light before speeding off when the officer attempted to pull her over.
Yeah.
The Subaru continued to drive erratically southbound on Pioneer Parkway West, said the police, weaving through the traffic dangerously before making an abrupt stop in the middle of Pioneer Parkway and Q Street intersection at the point of the officers At that point, the officers approached the vehicles. 2 police officers with the department took Sorensen into custody while a third retrieved an 8-year-old who called 911. Springfield Police Department says Sorensen was lodged at the Lane County Jail on the following charges: reckless driving,
Child endangerment,
elude, and reckless endangerment.
Yeah.
So
that nigga said, I played Grand Theft Auto before. I know what this shit end results in.
Kimmy Sorensen. I'm gonna have to hold on.
He said I gotta Google her.
Yeah, I gotta see if she
as a white woman
got a Facebook page. Kimmy.
She deactivated it.
They never got people like that never got a Facebook page.
No.
Oh, make sure I'm pushing it right.
That's fucking nuts. Your 8-year-old, not somebody else's 8-year-old.
Not a bystander.
Your 8-year-old in the back seat said, "Oh, we're going past trees too fast," and she's weaving in and out of traffic. Nigga. She just hit somebody. Hold on. 911.
Where'd you say you going, Mom?
We're driving into water.
To water?
Wait a minute. We're 350 miles from the nearest motherfucking body of water. That's Lake Michigan, Mom. No, this isn't right.
I don't see anybody who will at least have
resemble.
Yeah, we will at least have some friends in common because she's close by, or at least she'll be in Illinois. I don't see any Kimmy Sorensen.
I don't know, bro.
But shout out to her son for being very vigilant.
A vigilante,
man, shit. Because he wasn't going.
No. That motherfucker was here before. He said, "I know what this looks like."
Said, hold on, what's going on?
Mama, where are we going? Oh, we're gonna drive in a body of water, son.
Siri, call 911.
Siri. Hell no. Don't do that, Siri.
Yeah. I didn't say hey Siri, so it didn't pick up on.
Okay. You gotta say hey before the bitches. That's the sequence to unlock the sleeper cell. Gotcha.
That's funny.
He said that's funny.
Got another story here.
Word up. Local news.
A Springfield man, Omar Hernandez Lopez, 39, was sentenced today to 18 months imprisonment for concealment of a felony. Hold on.
Hernandez Lopez.
Concealment of a felony in
Hernandez?
Yes.
He said Hernandez. I'm like,
I said Hernandez. Okay.
I was like, Hernandez.
Hey, I ain't Mexican.
No, but I'm not saying it's not possible. Jorge Hernandez. Did you mean Hernandez?
Yeah, Hernandez. Hernandez Lopez.
Hernandez. So I just got the because we try to I think we do it out of try to not disrespect people's culture. We'll add the spice to Spanish words. It would be like salsa. You know what I'm saying? Or burrito.
Say it like they say it.
Say it like they say it. But according to them, and I feel this a little bit, and I'll explain why, but according to them, they would rather you say it with your American accent if you don't speak Spanish all the time. They're not saying don't do it, but what they're saying is how we're talking right now, and we say Hernandez. Okay. They're like, that's fucking fine.
Okay.
That's not inappropriate or, we're not offended by that. But when we're talking like this and then we go Hernandez and try to add spice to it, they was like that. They're like, it's not racist, but it's uncomfortable because it's and they were like, so it's the same way you probably feel when somebody's describing black people and they go, yo, what up, motherfucker? and their voice gets deep and their hands start doing shit.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I said, yes, but only in a certain context. Like, if you're saying what somebody said and that's your impression of them, that's one thing. I was like, but if you're doing it on some like, oh, black people always be like, then yes, absolutely. You know what I mean? But I was trying to think of something. So like, I mean, obviously we can't use the N-word, so I'm gonna go to something else. So how like black people greetings, right?
Okay.
And we know depending on the age you are, you know what I'm saying, it's different. So like a young cat will be like, oh, what up, bro? Or you know what I'm saying, one of us might be like, what's up? Or you know what I'm saying, what's going on, dog? Like, you know what I'm saying, the older gentleman will be like, all right now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if say a Spanish person, they were talking Spanish and nosotros, all right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, I get what you're saying.
Hey.
Like just say, you know what I'm saying? Just say it in your Spanish accent.
How about this? You in America, go back to your
Go back to your country.
God damn it. Shoot, I'm here. If I want to put some twang on your shit, I can put some twang on your shit. Now, if we don't want you to put some twang on our shit, hey, we ain't in Mexico right now. All right. So if I'm in Mexico, I'm not gonna
But I'm saying I wouldn't expect like someone that didn't live in Brooklyn to, to come in. I wouldn't like someone that's not from Brooklyn, even if they're into Brooklyn shit, like, and they come in and they're like, oh my goodness, I'm from Oregon and I love Brooklyn. And the way you be like, come on, son. And that's just so fascinating to me, and like you see how it changed. When you could just be like, oh, I'm from Oregon and I love Brooklyn, and the way you guys say, come on, son. Like that is genius. You know what I mean? And it's like, I get it. So on the opposite end, right? There was a lady that was like, oh, I was in Paris for the Olympics, and I ended up bumping into this French dude, and we were talking, and he was like, how you liking it in France? She was like, oh, I love Paris, and he kind of like laughed and smirked, and he was like, oh, you Americans with your Paris and this, that, and the other. And she was like, okay, so how am I supposed to say it? He said it said like Paris, like, and she's like, okay, cool. She was like, so I made a conscious effort that any French words, I would talk them French, right? So then we get to talking about music, and he's like, oh yes, I really love your American rap music, your Tupac. And she was like, and I laughed, and he was like, what are you laughing at? She was like, well, it's pronounced Tupac. And he got like red and like kind of flustered, like, how dare you insult me? And it's like, well, no, motherfucker, if I gotta say Perry, your ass gotta say Pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it ain't Pack.
I just taught you that.
So it's just the same shit, right?
Hey, Mexicans, don't come over here being sensitive like us black people, man. See that? No, we get sensitive when people, hey, yo, bro, you know what I mean? Shit, don't be coming over here being like us. All right, shoot.
Don't be coming over here being like us.
You know what I mean?
Because look, I don't know how many motherfuckers call the shit Berea. And like y'all don't gatekeep or correct motherfuckers, so that's what they think it is. I said, even when you say Berea, which is the correct pronunciation, connect pronounce. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit sounds weird to me. When I say Spanish words, I want to roll the R's and shit. I was taught Spanish. No, I don't speak the shit affluently like I probably could, but certain words, you know what I'm saying? Like when I be like my homeboy, I'll be like, oh, that's my main man, Rodriguez. Like I got to put that exclamation on. You know what I'm saying? So then when other people hear it, they be like, ooh, that is Rodriguez.
Put a little extra shit on
you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Gabriel Iglesias. That's the nigga's name, right? But is it wrong for me to be like Gabriel Iglesias? and put a little bit of cumin in that bitch, some paprika, some garlic, salt, some onion. You know what I'm saying? We cook.
Audemars Hernandez Lopez.
Audemars
39.
Hernandez Lopez.
He was sentenced to 18 months imprisonment for concealment of
Aurelio. And even Spanish words are just fun to say, fam, when you don't use them all the time. All them R roll. It's like it's not even a real language.
Rojo,
Rojas y rojos.
Berro,
Perro. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? You know what I'm saying?
I got a good fake Spanish accent.
See though, so that, my bad.
No,
go ahead.
No.
No. Hell no. No, like, so whenever because as a kid, I'm like, okay, if I'm learning another language, right, I want to have like another language voice. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to use my American voice and be like, oh, this is Spanish and this is Russian now and this is French. Like, no, when I speak French, I'm gonna be a very distinctive French-speaking motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Country Spanish.
No. Like I was like, so for example, if I was like Japanese, I'd want that deep ass like. Yeah, that type of shit. Like I want to be that low raspy, like almost demon voice. You feel me?
Give me the high pitch. I'll take that one. The guys with the beard.
With the pie man.
Omar Hernandez Lopez, 39, was sentenced today to 18 months imprisonment for concealment of a felony in connection with wire fraud and false statements on loan applications. God damn it. That's a long ass motherfucking crime you just committed. Following his prison sentence, he will serve 12-month term of supervised release. The sentence follows Hernandez Lopez's guilty plea in April 2024. Evidence showed that starting around June 2028 and continuing until at least June 2019, Hernandez Lopez was aware and acted to conceal the fraudulent nature of several falsified documents that were submitted to loan providers. Two fraudulent loan packages were submitted in an unsuccessful attempt to obtain a business loan for Hernandez Lopez Springfield restaurant La Fiesta Grande. Oh, La Fiesta. Okay, damn.
So wait a minute. Okay, so go back to what he did again.
He
was in jail for fraudulent what?
For evidence shown he was aware of and acted to conceal the fraudulent nature of several falsified documents that were submitted to loan providers. So he was putting bullshit on loans.
And using undocumented workers and shit. Right?
No, I just think he was just trying to get a loan, and he concealed fraudulent nature of several falsified documents that were. I mean, shit, just lying on.
But what I'm saying is, like, if he was trying to get loans, plural, that means like multiple people was trying to get them for him, right?
Or no, he just applied for more loans. I would think. I mean, it'd be more people on the charge then. But he said two.
So okay.
He did two loan packages. That's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is he was trying to be multiple different people or some shit. Like, that's what I
see. He just tried to get more than one loan.
Okay.
Maybe different. Gotcha. Maybe different banks also.
Fraudulent nonetheless.
The other two fraudulent loan packages were submitted in a successful attempt to obtain the home mortgage loan. Hernandez Lopez was aware of the submission of fraudulent documents and took steps to conceal their fraudulent nature from the loan companies and the law enforcement.
That's crazy.
So they probably losing their Lafayette building
Yeah.
and tried to get a new
loan, like a business loan.
Yeah, but that was in 2018. That was like right before COVID. You know what I mean?
Lafayette, that's the one on Stevenson, right?
Yeah, sure is.
See, man, like they're okay to me. Like I guess like a lot of people go there for like the margarita specials.
They try to keep the doors open. That's all they was trying to do.
Yeah. But it's like, nigga, it's a lot of shit around now. And motherfuckers coming with real Oaxacan recipes.
If you can get over on the bank, do so. You know what I mean? Shit.
Because they ain't got no money anyway.
You know what I mean? Shit, yeah, they just got numbers in there. You know what I mean? Shit, fake paper. We like $100 trillion in debt or something like that. We at the point where we can't never pay it back. You know what I mean? And then like they are predicting some type of war about to happen. I mean, a World War III.
Did you ever play the game Homefront?
No.
Do you know what the premise of that game is? That what exactly you're talking about?
Oh, it's coming.
Is that like because and in the game, I don't know how close to real life this game is. I'm just describing the game. In the game, basically, our government owes China X amount of dollars. We can't pay it. China comes and invades fucking America, nigga. And now we gotta fucking, it's war over here.
That's the only thing. That's the only other thing
it's
you can
war
do.
Over here.
If you don't got money, you gotta flex now. You know what I mean? Shit. So when you're broke, you're steal.
So they sent 2 billion Chinese people over here. And nigga, you gotta navigate. Like I'm talking about, nigga, you start in the crib. And end up like at a military base by the end of the shit, cause like you snapping. You know what I'm saying?
It's messed up. Hey, China, don't come over here fucking with us for real.
Don't do that.
We didn't sign none of them papers.
Listen,
all right? We didn't do none of that shit.
And not trying to sound arrogant or nothing, but y'all niggas ain't even the best at martial arts no more.
Oh, I'm just talking about.
I'm just saying.
They gonna come over with some drones though. You know what I mean? They the best at that.
Yeah, they the best at that.
Drones.
Nigga,
drone
you don't
missiles.
think we finna EMP every fucking thing that come into the vicinity, bitch? It ain't finna be no power here.
They're gonna have drones with machine guns attached to them. That's how this
like Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be Chinamen in the streets.
No, hell no.
Running in your crib. Nah.
They gonna send like 3 of them niggas, and they gonna be like all 3 snake eyes.
And they got a fleet of Tony Stark.
Ultron niggas.
Yeah, that's all they got.
And it's gonna be 3 real ones that's like snake eyes, like Hawkeye and shit.
Yeah, don't come over here and mess with us.
Don't do that.
Look, I didn't sign shit. So if you come over here and buy presidential fitness, it's
hey, on some real shit, China, just let all the niggas go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not even that. Just do us a favor, blow up the shit that keeps debt. Okay, you know what I mean? Shit. You want to fuck some shit up? That's what
Fight Club America,
man. There you go. Come blow up the whatever what's that? Woodlawn, Fort Knox, nigga. Yeah, blow that shit up.
The Pentagon.
Yeah, blow them things up. You know
what I'm saying? You fuck all that shit up.
Ain't gotta do nothing except that and then hide because niggas coming for that. Right. But who knows what they got over there waiting for us. Don't shoot shit over here. We know how to control it and turn it right back around to you. All right, sure. We're gonna hack it, send it back to you.
Yeah, had that.
At the sentencing hearing, the government presented evidence showing that Hernandez Lopez's name is on the deed of the house for the fraudulent obtained mortgage, and he operated the restaurant. The
mortgage was fraudulent?
Yes.
So who the fuck owns Lafayette?
It's his name on it, shit. But shit, he probably was misrepresenting what they was making. You know what I mean? Shoot, as a company, shoot, you pretty much can put whatever you want on some shit.
Oh, well, but what I'm saying is, that shouldn't have no way on what the mortgage payment is. Even if I'm making more than, like, if we're talking about tax shit, then okay. But like it's talking about he's going down for fraudulent, trying to get loans on a building that the mortgage is fake on. So like the whole shit is sus.
Mm-hmm.
You got a fake mortgage on a building you don't own, trying to get fake loans. So what, you just trying to get money then? Scamming?
Man, so who knows?
Because that's what it sounds like. All right, I don't own this shit. I'm gonna try to get some loans and get some money, and then when I get the money, I'm out.
It ain't even,
do you know what I'm saying?
I would think, yeah, just to get some money, because it ain't even the best Mexican restaurant in town.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's what. Shit, I'll go to Social Milku before I go over there.
And they're not even the best.
They're not.
He said they're not. They're the most familiar.
Motherfucking.
And people feel like because it's got an X in the name, it's real Mexican. You know what I'm saying? They can taste the Mexcellence.
I'm mad they got rid of
that. Was
place.
Pollo Loco's slogan. Fam.
Burritos big as your head.
La Bamba. That was my shit.
That was the best place ever.
So I just talked to somebody and I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Springfield, Illinois," and they were like, "Oh, La Bamba." I said, "Not there anymore." They were like, "In the Esquire Theater," not there anymore. Like they named literally all the shit that's not there. I said, "So you were there in 1998?"
Yeah, you was there.
Like,
you was there during the crack era.
Yeah, like for real.
You was there when the projects was still standing. Okay,
because dog. Like people talk about that shit, and I'm like, Maverick Steakhouse,
Rex,
the Eclipse, the Spot. They're like, yeah, we went to some club that was like, it seemed like it was in the middle of the hood, but it was a big ass building, and it was like, it was just crazy. It was big as fuck. Deuce Nickel. The Deuce Nickel, man. Like why wasn't there more hood parades on 25th? Like,
no, man.
That's like one of the staple streets in town.
I mean, shit. I mean,
25th Street, 13th to 15th in Kansas. Like, you know what I'm saying?
See,
like,
without a project, you don't got a community. Okay, shouldn't they tore down the project? So it's just niggas everywhere.
Because what? Madison Park Place is only like since 04 or some shit. Like it's
around there, yeah.
Because that's because I remember moving here and like driving down Clear Lake, like, damn, this shit is fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas live here.
Yeah, we talking about
like, I mean, not because they closed in what, like 98 or 99.
Like that, yeah.
And so years. Like, yeah, there was like a 8 or 10 year period where it just was like, it was like crack houses. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, yeah, I remember that being like, fuck.
It took a minute for them to tear that shit down.
And it looked like shit in Chicago. Like, I was like, man, yeah.
Sri Lanka.
Yeah. Did you see somebody posted the videos from there? Like niggas had, I mean, you had some, but there's like, since that, there's been more that came out. Like, Juan has some shit, dog.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
When that nigga was like, Morgan Freeman's age.
Yeah, that nigga, he probably did have one of them. This is the newest one, yo.
Yeah.
It's small.
Yeah. With little gecko hands.
The fiduciary penalties for misprison of a felon. Hold on. I dropped it. Misprison. Okay. The fiduciary. The statutiary.
No, fam. Hold on. Slow down. And enunciate. This nigga has a new word every time we do Morn'n Ninjas. Yeah. The fiduciary aptitude. What is fiduciary aptitude?
Statutory. That's what it is.
Statutory.
Oh shit. Statutory. It sure is statutory. Damn. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. The statutory penalties for misprison of a felon. Okay, all right, that's statutory. I was thinking seducatory. It ain't got a D in it. It ain't got a D in it.
That's what I said.
That's a word, though.
No, nigga.
That's a word.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I've heard 95% of
Seducatory.
words.
That's a word. Seducatory.
No, yeah. What's the definition then?
Hold on. We'll see.
Using it in a sentence. Like
on.
a spelling bee.
I know fiduciary. Hold on.
Fiduciary. No, bitch.
Fiduciary. Fiduciary. Hold on. Hey, let's finish this.
What does fiduciary mean? Fiduciary. That's what it gave.
Fiduciary.
A fiduciary is a person or organization that has a legal or ethical responsibility to act on behalf of someone else.
See, I do some legal shit. See, in my head.
Or a group of people, and to put their interests ahead of their own. Fiduciaries are often
fiduciary. There
is in a position. Yeah, that's
my,
what I
my
said.
eyes was
no.
My brain was saying what I thought it said. You know what I mean?
You said fiduciary.
I said fiduciary. My
Hell
bad.
no.
It's fiduciary. Okay?
Law, and it's a law term.
But the statutory penalty
Nigga, you
for
go against the law.
misprision of a felony are up to 3 years imprisonment, 1 year of supervised release, and a fine up to $250,000. The charges were investigated by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation Office of the Inspector General, Chicago Region Assistant U.S. Attorney Sierra Moore and Turner Jacobs represented the government in this proceeding.
Word up.
So Mexicans restaurants
is in jeopardy right now.
Yeah.
I think the best Mexican restaurant in town, in my opinion, is Morleone Tropical.
Ooh.
But I haven't been there in a minute. So if you've ate there recently and didn't like it, I'm going to go back to it.
Is this white lady thick over here?
No, she's fat.
Oh, she's fat.
Look at them elbows, nigga.
Okay, them are big elbows.
Them big ass elbows.
That's a big ass, though.
That is a big ass.
Okay, all right, yeah. She ain't thick.
Listen, I'm not saying I wouldn't hit.
Oh, she's fat. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Police women turn me all the way off. Like, ugh. Like, I don't know why.
I could, like, because I'm just thinking, like, if I'm talking to you and, like, everything's going right, and I'm like, oh, by the way, what do you do? Oh, I'm a police officer. Beer.
Yeah, dick.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Officer Williams. No, wait, what's going? Because, bitch, I'm the German ambassador. That directly is a fucking red flag.
Unless you all right with niggas doing nigga shit,
right?
We can't really be friends.
Like, like you don't like as your man. Like, I understand if you on duty and I'm out, you know what I'm saying? And like, but then even then, that's too much power for you to have. Like, you see me with another bitch and you're like, oh, I'm questioning you about this robbery now. like, bitch, you know I don't have nothing to do with this.
I got the propensity.
But the people don't. The people don't know shit because you out here with this bitch.
See, look, I'm a law-abiding citizen. But at any moment, I might have a pound or two of weed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might have to go.
I German trip often, and not the kind that you want to do.
You know what I'm saying? I might have to go pick up an 8-ball or 3 for a friend of mine.
Yeah, you know.
I know where the connect is. You know what I mean?
I'll be off at a minimum of at any time 2 tabs.
Hey,
I'm not telling you where I get it from.
I have all type of paraphernalia. You know what I mean? We're going to. We definitely got a felony's worth of illegal bud somewhere. You know what I mean? If that's a thing.
I watch porn, which is legal, but some of the porn I watch may or may not have non-18-year-olds in it. I don't know. I assume they're all 18.
You're not going to want to like triangulate my location too often because you will find me with a bitch or 4. Okay, so yes. So that's why we can't be friends. You got too much technology behind you. You're already a woman, so you like to investigate, but you've had which I assume is proper training on how to investigate. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like
everything's gonna add up to what you think it is.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you that's what it is before you even investigate.
And if you're a good investigator, like most women aren't,
right,
you're going to solve.
You're
the
gonna
case.
crack the case.
You
Yes.
know what I mean? So yeah, I can't have you around me.
A super sleuth.
yeah.
I can't. Yeah.
Move, Carmen. Okay.
You will find where the world is Carmen Sandiego.
Excuse me, Inspector Gadget's niece, Penny.
Penny. Especially if you got a dog too, bitch. It's over with.
And I cuss bitches out, and I swear to God, if you try to pull something, we can box. You know what I mean? Like, don't think because you the police that
Take
we don't
that
got
badge and that gun off.
What you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, so yeah.
I said, because remember, I'm a man, so I don't need weapons for you. But bitch, if you got a weapon, we're on weapons.
If you're a police officer, I need you to be working inside the office somewhere. You know what I mean? Like you got the gun in the bag.
Bitch, I need you to be a other guy. Like
I need you to work the evidence room. That's what I need you to do. You know what I mean? I don't need you out on patrol.
Yeah,
I don't need that bitch. I don't need that bitch to deal with Walmart shoppers.
No,
shoplifters.
You can't be that kind of police.
I don't need the bitch that actually got her own set of gloves, not the latex gloves they give you,
but like the ones with the knuckles.
Oh
on
yeah,
the plastic
exactly.
You know and then if she really into it, they shock you too. It's like taser knuckles. Have you seen them shit?
Black Widow.
Yeah, like nigga.
But
you don't need no man.
They got the tasers on the end is cut resistant, so she can grab a knife also. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
I don't need a powerful bitch.
No,
all right, or a bitch with power. How about that? Not even a powerful bitch. A bitch with power. You know
like she can be a Tasha from Power, but she can't be like you said, Black Widow. What's the most powerful type of woman you could be?
Military. That's
like, but just basic military or like some sort of specialist.
Well,
like,
I mean, they don't got any civilian power. They only got military power. So unless I'm in the military, you can't really fuck with me because they get arrested and just like any civilian does also. You know what I mean? Like police officers really don't like military people. You know what I mean? Somewhat. So.
Because their training's real.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So military, military, I need you to be in.
So
I need you to be a recruitment officer also. I don't need no bitch out here that like stomping in the mud.
That was the exact analogy I gave because I was like, somebody was like, hey, do you play Call of Duty? I was like, I used to. And then Apex came out and they was like, I fucking can't stand that game. I said, why? Because you actually have to fucking play it. Because you actually got to learn how to move around and fucking rotate and actually survive, nigga. Not just rely on a fucking pack that I bought with fucking guns and you know what I'm saying? I said, that's why I don't play that shit. Because all y'all niggas think y'all Apex niggas until you come to Apex. I said, Fortnite was the first one. So they're grandfathered in. After that, it's Apex, nigga. I said, why do you think Call of Duty moved to fucking Battle Royale format? Because niggas was playing Apex and Fortnite. And they couldn't compete. So now we gotta like even the shooting on fucking Call of Duty, nigga, you shoot and the shit stays right there. That's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I shoot this gun, the further the bullet goes, the more it drops. That's how it's supposed to happen, nigga.
Okay, that's cool.
I'll give it to Battlefield niggas too. Them niggas come.
I want to play video games. I don't really want.
Let's go.
I want my bullet to go 100 miles straight.
You'll be a Call of Duty ass nigga.
I fucks with Call of Duty. I've never played Apex. I'm gonna say that.
And it's a lot.
Yeah.
But again, I tell people, I was like, as a person who has played them all, if you can be decent to good at Apex, 80% of the other shit you'll fucking be dominant in. Because what it boils down to is the movement and how you fucking move. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway.
But if you're a bitch in the military, I'm gonna need I need you to be in a I don't want a bitch that was in the I don't know what's the
Like she can't be a sniper specialist or like a scout.
Because
she could be a combat medic. I'll accept that.
I don't want nobody who touched the field.
No, I'll accept a medic first, and then bitch, you can use like a 9, but that's it.
If you was out
for defense,
if you was out in the,
he said
in
they're
the rough,
whores.
Yeah, if you was in the rough.
You think a combat medic, knowing with all the VD out there, is going to be a whore?
Yes, because she's out here with them niggas, and I know bitches that.
I'm not saying she'll. I feel like if she was a whore, it wouldn't be with like all the military niggas.
Yeah, it would. Them are boys. Who else she gonna do it with? Her friends,
random villagers. Malaysian officers. He said,
they still gotta like you, and that's proximity. So when you see this dude,
but what I'm saying,
take out an insurgent, you know what I mean? She gets wet.
But what I'm saying is, okay, so like in Vietnam, right? All the niggas was fucking Vietnamese bitches, and I get it's different for us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
it wasn't enough American female soldiers for us to like. Trains are fun, but we're getting tired of Brenda.
I'm gonna go fuck with one of these mean meats.
Man, please. Lee Chong?
Lee Chong?
Man.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
More stories.
You can always tell when the dab blunt hit. Because I always go off tangent, nigga. But we always bring it back. That's the beauty of wormholes. You know what I'm saying? You can go down as deep as you want to, as long as you come back up through the flow.
Oh,
so where this at off cut?
I don't know where this is. It got a window unit though. So where it is, this is like definitely some type of this downtown somewhere in the area. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's a downtown area. Let's see. A second arrest has been made in connection to the shooting that left a 45-year-old Springfield man dead in July. On Wednesday, an arrest warrant was issued for Keundra Daniels, 21, of Springfield, the sister of Shelton Woolidge, for conspiracy to commit murder and conspiracy to commit aggravated battery. On Thursday, Daniel was located and arrested in the 5200 block of Shepherd's Road. I don't know where that is. She is currently in custody in Sangamon County Jail. On July 25th, 2024, approximately 11:31 a.m., Springfield Police Department responded to the 700 block of North 5th Street for a report of shots fired. As officers arrived on the scene, they located Sebby Tyrone McClinton, 45, on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds.
Damn. Wait, say that again.
Officers arrived on scene. They located Sammy Tyrone McClinton, 45, on the ground with multiple gunshot wounds. He was taken by ambulance to St. John's Hospital for treatment. However, he did not survive. Springfield police detectives and crime scene responded to further investigate. At 1 p.m., detectives located the suspect in the 2700 block of South MacArthur and was taken into custody without incident. Sheldon A. Woodridge, 27, of Springfield, was arrested and taken into Sangamon County Jail. On July 26, Woodridge was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of aggravated battery with a firearm by Sangamon County State's Attorney John Millhire. Daniels will be in court at 2 p.m. on August 30th, today, 2024, at the first appearance petition to detain for hearing. So shout out to that man's family, 45-year-old man. Here's some comments. Damn, Dad. Hit me.
Dad.
Yeah. So here's some comments off the WICS ABC News Channel 20 Facebook page. Debbie Sacco says, how many homicides have we had this year and how many are unsolved? I was just talking about this. Somebody said, I haven't heard of any updates from when the woman was discovered off the highway in a bag either.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like where that shit going? Okay. Then somebody said, I believe we have 6 to date reported. And then another lady says, she gave the list of unsolved murders here in Springfield. And so she said, Sonia Massey, Daquan Wiley, Michael Gritzy, Teresa Coleman, Alexandria Estrada, Kenyon Day, Corey Q. I never seen a name without a Q and a U next to it, but QRREY. Corey Bates, Sammy McClinton, Renee and Robert Terry, Misty Long. Oh, Misty Long. I know Misty Long. I'm sure she said, I'm sure there's more. These are just names I could pull from recent memory.
Don't they still not know Fresh as shit?
We're talking about this year though. But yeah.
Mr. Fresh.
Yeah. R.I.P. Fresh. Yeah, so shout out to his family. Let's get some justice for these unsolved murders. What y'all doing around here in Springfield? Is you investigating or no? But I mean, it's crazy because you would think to get away with a murder, I feel like it has to be random. And that's the only way you can get away with it. Because
and especially because I feel like since because they started doing like DNA and shit, I want to say in the like late 60s, early 70s maybe. But then like the late 80s and like 90s, nigga, they was like, no, we perfected this shit.
Yeah.
And like not only with the DNA shit, but even with like they were like, oh, crime scenes tell the story.
Yeah.
Nigga. Like, and if you follow it right, you know exactly what the fuck happened.
It's
right?
always
dog. And then that got parlayed into Law and Order and Special Victims Units, where like literally any scenario that has to do with a nigga getting caught and going to court has been in that fucking show, right? And the general consensus, I agree with you, is like in order to get away with that shit, you just have to do it and it has to be random, nigga. And the example that I thought about when you said that was how Nino Brown came to power in fucking New Jack City, man. Because he had to prove himself to the gang in the 70s. That nigga smoked some PCP and just went up and smoked a bitch and ran away. And yes, it happened to be Ice-T's mom. You know what I'm saying? But now like nobody mentioned that other than him. He like that wasn't even in the police cases. Exactly. Like they knew about it and being like, oh, this is Nino Brown and like this is some shit. You know what I'm saying?
He did this back then,
right?
And that's how I feel like because you can't even set nobody up. You know what I mean? Like without leaving a trail somewhere.
The first thing I think that gets niggas called is when you premeditate, you plan. And because it's planned, it can be traced back and reverse engineered to your motive of why the fuck you did it in the first place.
A plan is a trail. Okay.
Basically.
Because a plan has steps, the steps can be traced.
Just to think about somebody and say, I'm going to kill you, right? Or I'm going to unalive you. I'm sorry. Yeah. I forgot we're on the internet and I'm old still. So to think about, hey, person A, I'm going to unalive them. Because, and then reason. You know what I'm saying? And whatever that reason is going to be the reason that you get caught.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Oh, y'all really didn't like each other, right? He did disrespect you.
He used to bully you in high school, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, he slept with your wife, didn't he? He robbed you.
She had your baby, right? she didn't want to get a smoke working. Okay. Because she
filed for divorce, took half your stuff, and is with the dude, your best. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it gotta be random. And
and
cameras everywhere.
Sorry. So even in that aspect, right? Let's take the gang to the end, because motive equals downfall, right? So to get away with it, right, and you have to randomly do it, that automatically means you're a psychopath, sociopath, all the paths.
Yeah.
Like you've taken all.
You did it for nothing.
You have no motivation.
Exactly.
You're just doing it at random. Now, if your motivation is even like joy, you know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Then again, you're automatically a psychopath. You're like, you know what I'm saying? So,
and if it's money, you don't got a good money making plan because it's random. You don't know what a motherfucker got. You know what I mean?
But even still, if I'm killing to get money, that's the motive. Yeah. I need money for this. He has the most. Now I'm robbing him and killing him.
And how you get caught.
That's how you get caught, right? Because now you have money when you didn't, and you're buying shit when you couldn't afford it before.
So people see it, they say,
So again, and so that's why I think, like, at least in that sense, it's pretty justified when, like, a motherfucker gets murdered and a motherfucker gets brought to trial and found guilty and has to serve time for that. Because on some, like, I feel like if it was the random occurrence, death to that motherfucker automatically. Because there's nothing that you can do to try to reason with that. Because there's no reason for the rhyme.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I need a reason that you did something. You know what I mean? People
no, I just felt like killing today.
Yeah, you got it. You must die. Nobody's
with
safe.
A straight fucking face, no emotion, like
even prisoners.
Like, so killing them didn't make you happy? No, it's just something I wanted to do.
Stab. It's nothing.
Not just something. No, just with a straight face, something I wanted to do.
No smile.
Are there any other questions or? Am I free to go? No, motherfucker.
Oh, we don't kill. Oh, well, you don't kill.
Well, you don't kill, but I do.
I don't mind.
I don't. You know, it makes me never mind. You know.
Yeah.
Like that's psychopathic.
Yeah, that's the only way you can get away with something though.
Is randomly.
It's random.
Yeah.
Got another story here. I picked this story because it has so many comments on Facebook posts, but I'm gonna read the story too now. But buying a home can be pretty expensive. As of 2024, the average sales price to purchase a home in Sangamon County is $225,000.
Jesus Christ.
Capital area realtors are joining together to build a task force to create a solution for more affordable housing in Springfield.
This is why people are going tiny homes, container homes, bus homes.
I say, look,
I like the idea. Like, if everybody's home is on wheels and, like, you know, and not even on wheels, even if you got a tiny home and like a tiny home neighborhood and it's you and the homies, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit would be tight. We thought about shit like that growing up. You know what I'm saying?
I always thought, like, when the tree houses apartment complex gonna come out?
Right, like dog. If I had one of these, 20 feet up, 2-bedroom apartment.
Let me
sit on this shit.
Rope pulley
with a pulley.
I do it. You know what I mean? Shit, it'd be a way to keep the stage.
What the fuck I just watched Despicable Me 4, fam, and old girl was like, "Hey, meet me in the tree house so we can talk. Gru said, how am I supposed to get up there? Use the trampoline, duh. I said, hell no.
Hey, I'm with it.
Yeah.
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 Land in the superhero.
That'd be dope.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
I also said they need to learn. They need, like, this is my invention. Okay, number one, it should be a car that's we got bargain everything except bargain cars. You know what I mean? So,
but like real legit bargain.
Yeah,
not like this JD buy rider.
No, I'm talking about they legit, like, they'll last, but they just bargain cars. So I need to get from point A to point B, and I don't want to be on a scooter. You know what I mean? So they should have like 1 or 2 seater cars. That's probably like there's 2 seats in a trunk and a motor. This motherfucker is about like I can wrap my arms around it like this. Like
can do that, fam. But we'll talk about, if you really legit, we can talk about that shit after the show, because I don't want everybody knowing what the fuck I'm trying to do. But I'm on the same shit.
I don't think you can. Or
we're like, basically, because they got, like, now they got like e-bikes and shit and like pedal assisted shit, right? And even if you don't want to pedal, that's cool too. Like, you can put a motor on, like, you said, it's got 2 seats and like carrying space, right? They're starting to make them shits. They're just expensive as fuck because it's all electric.
That's crazy, though.
But you can do, like, get a Harbor Freight motor and do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? And so, like,
I don't
now
make it myself though. It should
no. I
understand.
understand.
Sitting at the corner or something.
I understand, but what I'm saying is, like, since they don't have it, we have to make it ourselves.
Yeah.
And if we're making it ourselves and 10 other niggas got this shit and they got it from us, you know what I'm saying? Now we've just fucking created the shit and the market for it to go in.
True.
You feel me? Like, and so, yeah, I would like to do that shit too, because I'm a person that's like, one, I like to new scoot goof.
Okay,
you know what I'm
you
saying?
go.
So I like to be on toy shit, and like I like to be in and on fast shit, but I'm getting older, so like, you know, that thrilling
it need
part.
to just go to speed limit.
Yeah, like
I ain't gotta go. I ain't gotta
look,
go real fast no more.
So even I'm thinking about people who like can't get licenses or, you know, don't want to get one, but it's like you could still have this vehicle. It won't matter. It don't, because to have a assisted bike, it's like it can't exceed 28 miles an hour.
See, I need this little car to go at least highway. Like I gotta at least get to
But you understand you need a license for that.
I know. That's what I'm saying. These are licensed cars.
Okay. So all right. So even if we're just talking about that, you could still do it and be like, all right, nigga, I got this old ass Geo Metro with a fucking lawnmower engine in it. You know what I'm saying? So like, you can only go like 100 miles max, nigga, before you have to fill up again. But like, you good, $300, like, or some shit, like,
like, it should be
and nigga, I'll warrant it for a fucking year. So anything that happens to it, bring it to me. I got you for free.
It should be easily fixable too. You
know not like your own bullshit. Oh, I took it mud and then it fucking chain fell off. No, bitch, I'm not covering that.
It don't mud. These
are just purely get A and B.
It goes on street. You know what I mean? Like, if you get into if you go on a fucking brick road, it might slow down. Okay, that's what I want. I want this motherfucker. It's a great value.
But what I'm saying is like
great value brand.
Shit. What I'm saying is it's not gonna have any type of tangible horsepower where you can like it'll be able to get up to speed and stay there like in a good manner, but like that's it. You know what I mean?
Another invention I was thinking of is just take a regular sedan, like a 2-door car, right? And
like a 87 Nissan Sentra.
There you go. You know what I mean? So they got a back seat.
Yeah.
And they got 2 front seats. Yeah. Okay. So And the front seat can go all the way back. And, if you lay your car back, you can put your legs straight too. You know what I mean? So it lay all the way back.
Yeah.
All right.
Throw you a mattress on that bitch.
In the trunk, it got a freezer and it got some storage space. You know what I mean? So because it's a living car. You know what I mean? So it got a trunk and a freezer in the back, and then it also got a toilet on the inside. You know what I mean? Because in the back seat you're sitting down. You know what I mean?
Right. So you can scoot the driver's seat up. This side's the toilet.
Bam. You know what I mean? Sure. And
you can have a compost toilet where you just, you know what I'm saying?
The passenger side is just a table section. Like it ain't no. It's where the seat supposed to be, but there ain't no seat. It's a one person vehicle,
right?
That you can live in. You know what I mean? So that's just, it might be where you sit your stuff at. You know what I mean? So you drive over here, you sit your stuff over here. You got a toilet in the back. You got a freezer and a refrigerator.
This is our studio apartment car.
Boom, there
this
you
is
go.
Our 1-bedroom car.
Boom, yeah, there you
this
go.
This is our 2-bedroom van. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now we got a bus, nigga, if you got a family.
Those should be things. You
know
what I mean?
No, and that's what I'm talking about.
Somebody
I would like to do that.
Make that car. You know what I mean? Shoot.
But that's what I'm saying too, is like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to go like recreational rides, like mobility scooters, golf carts, even like bicycles, like little kid electric bikes that they can, you know what I'm saying, won't exceed 20 for them. You know what I mean? All the way up to like we can build you a whole bus and put a combustion electric or biodiesel in that motherfucker.
Somebody need to start a new town. You know what I mean?
Town?
Yeah, new town.
I'm with it. Can we have Niggerville, USA?
Niggerville, USA. Oh shit.
Via Atlanta, Georgia? No.
But
what would you name the town? I wouldn't want it named like after me on some like, you know what I'm saying?
Presidentville. Presidentville. Presidentville.
I would, okay, so if you had Presidentville, then I would be 5 to 10 miles away in one direction, and I would be Emporium, Illinois. Word up.
But again, the average sale price to purchase a home in Sangamon County is $250,000.
That's fucking ridiculous.
The capital area realtors are joining together to build a task force to create a solution for affordable housing in Springfield. The average home price in Sangamon County has risen more than $50,000 since 2021. Damn. According to the regional multiple listing service, the median average home price was $130,000 just 4 years ago. Now it roughly stands at $185,000.
When we moved here in '99, I want to say the house in Westchester was like probably 125 or less, and it was like 4-bedroom bi-level, you know what I mean? It was pretty legit, you know what I'm saying? And I remember thinking like, that's kind of like the point, like, you know what I'm saying?
My mother just bought a house. They need to loan me some money then. Sound like y'all got some bread over there stashed up somewhere. That's funny.
That's crazy.
But realtor Dominique Campo said interest rates are the number one factor in the increase. Of course it is. Banks got to get their money. We're missing affordable housing where people with average salaries or average incomes are struggling to build newer homes, Campo said. House size is another key factor that keeps families from affording homes. The average sales price now is $225,000, but the average price per square foot now is $126 per square foot, Campo said. So to build that today, you're looking pretty hefty price tag. This is why Sangamon County is creating a new task force to focus on affordable housing. Chair of the task force is Philip Childs, they said, and he's looking at other areas in the county for housing ideas, including tiny homes. Yep. We're finding that there are some areas that are taking commercial buildings and repurposing them for housing, and that's one of the things we can look at down here. Child said, we got a lot of empty buildings down here, downtown. If you had a whole neighborhood of tiny homes, it would be more acceptable to everybody, and you could move the price down where you could be more affordable. But you got a tiny home now, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can't even get there. So they damn, shit's fucked up. So in order to afford a house, they got to give you a tiny one. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting the houses that you want. You don't get the house. You got it in. It's a certain section. Now this is the projects, bro.
Kinda.
Right? Tiny home projects. You telling me you don't think there's gonna be an abundance of niggas, white niggas too? Shit, Arab niggas too.
Right.
You know what I mean? Shit, that's who's gonna go. And then prices, other places, they're gonna come down a little bit, just enough where the people who can afford them will want to do it now. But
like the Boondocks episode.
There you go.
Yeah. No, I mean, like we know that's what it is. At the same time, I think so. Again, intent, it has to do with, like what you do, and the intent behind it is everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I was talking about doing it and like having tiny home neighborhoods, this, that, and the other, it was in the interest of getting the homeless off the street, giving them something to own and like have ownership of and have pride in, and you know what I'm saying? And even the ones that are not, that need mental help or whatever, you know what I mean? We got programs in place that they can go to, and like guidance counselors and things of that nature, you know what I mean? Like not to fucking offset that people can't buy regular size houses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I get, say, like, I'm trying to think of where there's some space at. Like there's what's that on Dirksen between like County Market and fucking Applebee's, right? There's like some space there that's open where they built like that new business little park back there and shit. And so like next to that, it's a group of fucking 30 tiny homes. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little neighborhood, and it's like, okay, 30 motherfuckers could live there. And it takes up the same space that like a regular home would, with the yard and 2-car garage, and you know what I'm saying? And like the expenses are the same and everything. And not only that, but because that's the case, we're splitting that 30 ways as opposed to trying to get one lump from a dude that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just gonna go get me a mobile home, a trailer, some type.
That's what I'm saying.
A motherfucking
but
SUV type something.
And you can still do tiny ones of those too, man. Like it's crazy. So like that's my thing, is like, yo, I'm really gonna be like not a vagabond, because again, and so when you play Grand Theft Auto, you got your cash on you, and then you got your account money, right? My account money's gonna be like off the fucking chain. You feel me? Like it's like that's the aspiration, is to like look like this, but not feel like this.
I got it, y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I walk into a diner and they're like, we don't serve your kind. I was like, oh, what, rich people? You don't serve rich people?
Yeah, this nigga said, you don't serve your kind.
And so I'm like, oh, rich people, you don't serve us? Sir, you don't have any money. Hey, everybody shits on me, fam.
No, I want to leave. So you know what? Everybody, y'all want to eat?
I got the smoker out. I just finished some brisket, man. It's all on your boy, fam. I'm sponsored by Stella Artois. So if you want a beer, I got you.
But only if you haven't ordered nothing from here yet.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come with me.
I'm taking all your 12 o'clock noon money right now.
Yeah, right now. And all I wanted was a cup of fucking coffee.
And I was gonna tip you $40. See?
Come on, man. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so I want like, again, either like an e-bike or like you said, the 2-seater shit. That's really where I want to go.
Oh, yeah. See?
Like, I want to build like almost recumbent. You know what I'm saying? But like something that I could like drive and chill in, maybe handlebars, maybe a wheel either
You've been
side.
thinking about this.
I have, nigga.
Yeah.
And so it's like a 2-seater. So if I get a bitch, or if I got a nigga that I'm like, hey, I'm rolling up, and you're like, what the fuck is this? Get in, nigga. And then I got a trailer on that bitch, which is like essentially my camper and all the essentials. You know what I'm saying? I can sleep in that motherfucker.
In my 2-seater, everybody got to sit on my toilet seat, but it's a seat and it's a toilet though. When it let down, you don't know that it's a toilet.
Yeah, okay. But mine's a bike though.
Okay,
and so it'll be like a quad.
Okay,
so it's like a cart. You know what I'm saying? Got the trailer, and that bitch can go like 70. You feel me? So I'm gonna be taking like country cruises. I'm gonna be taking like the rural routes. I'm not on the highway, but I'm on the old highway. You feel me? Like you on the side, you gonna see me on the side and shit by the mansion. You feel me?
I wanna put like a cryo tube on a bike type, you dig?
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like I ride it everywhere, but when it's time to go to sleep, I can lock it up and
yeah, no, it's gonna have all that.
Can't even get in that bitch.
Solar powered, nigga.
Wake up, my shit spray painted, but they couldn't get in though.
And so solar powered, so I'm charging while I'm riding. Between 10 and fucking 3, I'm getting that optimum fucking shit. So I can distance, you know what I'm saying?
How about kinetic power?
Yeah, I can still pedal. I can still pedal and generate to the battery.
It charges the battery,
and it charges the battery too, nigga. So, motherfucking lights, LEDs, all that, and I got a fucking box to where, like, if I do run low, then all the shit that I'll have separate solar going to this box. You know what I'm saying? And now I got the box, and that lasts 36 hours. So I can charge the bike shit battery off that while I sleep, have lights, cook, nigga, do all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want to see us.
And I'm
be outside.
And I got I'm a minimalist. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have many clothes, and like I got a PlayStation now because that's what I do, and I got internet.
And it's a projector on it.
Yeah, and if I want to bring it outside, I got the projector.
I can pull up to anybody's house.
Let's go.
And project on that shit.
Let's go, man. I got the smoker on the back and the smoker grill combo, nigga. So we can do that.
This is how you project.
So it's like, yo, hey, I'm in Atlanta, but in like 2 days, I'm gonna be up in St. Louis, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. Oh, your boy gonna be number 2, Amendment 2 as well. So don't think it's gonna be like you can run up, hey, give me that. Are you sure you want to do this, sir?
I gotta.
Cause no, my shit gonna be armed. Yeah. Do we have a problem? USSR.
Got another story here. Not much of a story. Is I like all the comments on it, but last week a Illinois Springfield police trooper conducted a traffic stop on I-55 and located over 100 pounds of illegal cannabis. The Illinois Springfield Police Department is committed to protecting our community from the sales of illegal drugs that benefit the criminals. And somebody said, just the comments is like it's 779 reactions, 88 shares. So this did some numbers. You know what I mean? So somebody said last Sunday I was coming back from Chicago. Coming back to Chicago from Plainville, and the state police had a white tractor trailer pulled over, and it was around 11 in the morning, and 4 state troopers' vehicles marked outside of it, and it had pounds of weed sitting on the outside.
Pounds of reefer.
Said, good job, Springfield Police Department. In the Illinois dispensary, that's about $12 billion worth of weed.
100
pounds, yeah. weed is the least of Illinois' problem. Somebody said it's going to be.
So hold on, no, because when dispensaries get it, you know what I'm saying? It's packaged and shit too. So how the fuck do they get their shit delivered? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I imagine it comes like that.
Yeah, but it's coming from a certain place, though. You know what I mean?
That's like
and people,
authorized to do it.
The people know that it's weed coming in on this. Like, so state troopers know.
So what I'm so like, all right, I get that, I guess. So it's like, hey, I'm Maribis or whatever.
Okay.
And like we got an account with Brinks to deliver our shipments, and like it's professional, and you know that type of shit.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
They let the police know.
Gotcha. But these niggas didn't.
Yeah.
And then they went to the weigh station. They was like, "Nigga, you got 20 extra pounds."
It's easy to get weed now. You know what I mean? Should definitely big pounds of it.
It is.
So
they need to come down on the tax, man. Because like you still gonna get that. You'll get more.
Medical don't tax at all.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just gotta get a medical.
You gotta get a medical.
Oh. So I gotta spend $300 every 5 years to not pay tax. That's your upfront tax, I guess.
Well, shoot, you're gonna definitely spend more than that though. And,
fuck you.
This is a sad story, and I'm I mean, dang, I'm sounding real selfish, but it was a lady that passed away, homeless lady that passed away last week, and I got an interview with a couple of people who be at like the homeless station. That's basically what it is. It's a little tree that they sit at, and I didn't get anybody who actually knew her personally, but they kind of knew her. So I was trying to go back and get an interview with somebody who knew her personally, just to add to the story. But and then this happened right here. So and it's nobody over there at the moment. Well, I don't know about today, but I'm pretty sure they're going to reconvene eventually because that was their spot. But several people were struck by a car in Springfield on Thursday morning, according to the Springfield Police Department. At 12:29 a.m., Springfield police officers responded to the area of 5th and North Grand Avenue for a report of several people struck by a vehicle.
That's fucked up.
Lula said, "There's so many diagnoses that can get you medical marijuana."
Oh, I know. I've had one. I don't believe in that shit. I came from the underground weed road, Nick.
I'm still underground. You know what I mean? But
he said I'm still underground.
Yeah, but I got friends that go to Maribis always, so I always say, "Hey, pick me up add to your points."
Yeah, add to your points.
Yeah. Upon arrival, officers were advised that a gold Lexus had driven over the curb on the 1100 block of North Grand and 5th. It caused the damage to one of the tires, and the vehicle then proceeded onto the parking lot of Quick and Easy at 430 North Grand Avenue. Witnesses reported that the altercation between the driver and two subjects in the parking lot. The driver then got back in the vehicle and proceeded to drive through the group of people on the sidewalk just to the east of the Quick and Easy parking lot. We're told that the female that was sitting on the sidewalk was injured as the vehicle ran over her legs. She was transported to the ambulance of Memorial with non-life-threatening injuries. Another individual reported having his feet ran over. However, he refused medical treatment. Several other witnesses left the scene trying to locate the vehicle as it left the area, and it was seen on 6th Street. A short time later, an officer located the vehicle unoccupied near the intersection of 6th Street and Keys. The identification was located in the vehicle and believed to belong to the driver. Springfield police are investigating further, and additional details will be released upon recovery and will become available. Okay, so they just, what type of person are you to just run through A group of people, though. You're insane.
Remember that psychopath?
Yeah. Can't find them. You found the car, but what if they set the car on fire?
Right.
You know what I mean? So you always can trace a car back. Usually you can trace a car back. You know what I mean? So.
And even there was motive in that because they said, "Oh, they got into an altercation."
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that one of the tree people said that he couldn't read good, and that just struck a chord, and it was probably A minor. You feel me?
Kathy Moffat says, "What are groups of people doing hanging out on the sidewalks there at 12:30 in the morning?" Somebody said, "Oh man," somebody said it should be
up under city
you know
lights.
What I'm saying? Yeah.
Can they live?
It said it should be considered a mob action, and they all should be arrested. What? Damn, David Warren. Somebody put the Karen meter.
Yeah. The Karen meter. Yo.
I'm saving that.
He said, "I'm saving that." That's hilarious.
That's very hilarious. So, somebody said, "Well, I know the homeless people hang out there all the time, but that isn't a way to get them to leave." With a dead face. Oh, you thought that was funny? It was sort of funny. You mean the ones that sit there all day changing parts of stolen bicycles? Oh my gosh! Shut
the fuck. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I don't know. I like some of the comments, but like a lot of them are like, "Hey, what is the shit that I can say that'll probably go viral?"
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's where we at.
But you don't even really believe that. So why are you putting that out there? Do you know what I'm saying?
One way to clear bums off the parking lot. Oh my gosh. Damn. Yeah. I mean, I ride past and I wonder what they're doing out there too, you know, like,
But do you like understand like most of those comments have like disregard for human life? Like, hey, they should be arrested.
Yeah.
They deserve what they get. Fuck homeless people. And it's like, damn, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Most people online are soulless. I'm gonna say for real talk. You know what I mean? Shit. The ones that comment, I don't really comment on many things. You know what I mean? But
there's
the people
need to.
The people who gotta like, there's no license you need to be on the internet, which I feel like you should have to apply for a license to be on the internet, because there's a lot of people on there who don't treat it right. You know, it's a responsibility to be online and saying crazy stuff like that. Well, it's freedom of speech, I guess. I mean,
I get it. Like
I guess
I'm not going against it. I'm just saying, like, it's like everybody don't need to rap. You know, everybody don't need to comment. Oh shit.
Oh yeah.
Diddle me this.
Oh yeah. We got Dookie meat in the house.
Dookie meat. Combs. The DMC.
All right. Sean Diddy Combs asked a federal judge Monday to throw out the lawsuit from a music producer who accused the music mogul of a broad pattern of sexual abuse and other misconduct. The lawsuit filed in February by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, one of many filed against Combs in the past year, is overrun with tall tales, lurid theatrics, legal meaningless allegations, and blatant falsehoods. Who intend is only to generate media hype and exploit and extract a settlement, according to the motion to dismiss. The case falls.
You seen who he tried to hook him up with, right?
Who?
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh yeah. Damn, that's crazy. It's a long. Well, he wanna squash that lawsuit And I just wanted to say though, if they really had something on Diddy, he would be in jail right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this
Yeah.
nigga, money talks.
Yeah.
You can buy anything. Okay, you definitely you think you can't buy off a murder? Yes, you can.
The pattern I'm
definitely
starting
can.
to see is they're like buying everybody's publishing, meaning that you control that shit. So if it's gone one day,
yeah. I mean, shit. But this nigga's not in jail, and that's crazy. That after all this stuff dropped, you'd think that he would be in jail. Like if he did something, they would charge you. You'd be out on bond right now. You know what I mean? If anything, you know what I mean. But no, he hasn't been charged with anything. Money talks. He will be getting off.
He will be.
I don't see it. I don't see him. Diddy in jail, and whatever jail it is going to be apartment somewhere. Not even apartment, a penthouse somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So, another story. Thought this went with that story, but a judge on Tuesday again rejected a request to free an former Los Angeles area gang leader accused of the 1996 killing of hip hop star Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah,
saying she suspects a cover up related to the source of the funds for his bond. A decision from Clark District County Judge Kerry Clarney came from the attorney from Duane Davis, said he would provide additional financial records to prove Davis and the music record executive offering to underwrite his $750,000 bail aren't planning to reap profits from the sale of Davis' life story, and that the money was legally obtained. You can't make money while you locked up, but they said he can't get it. They denied him. Okay, so that's a long article too. Don't need to go too far into Tupac supposedly killer. You know what I mean? Should if he is it, now we know. So that's all we wanted. We just wanted to know who did it. That's all.
Because didn't he confess?
Yeah, he confessed
and said that he went and talked to Puff and everything. Oh, okay. Relosters.
I got an incident at Atlanta's airport turned deadly Tuesday morning.
Damn.
Yes. Reports indicate that a tire exploding, killing 2 people and supposedly injuring a third person. The deadly incident happened in Delta Airlines maintenance area at the Haskell Atlanta International Airport. Delta Airlines acknowledged the 2 deaths in the statement. The Atlanta Mayor Dickens said teams were on the scene, and he said, "I offer my deepest condolences to the family and loved ones of the deceased Delta employees. My thoughts are also with those who were injured and hope that their swift recovery." The group demanded that Delta and authorities for a thorough investigation to learn how the incident even happened. Local media reported that the incident occurred when the tire was being removed. Clayton County Medical Examiner Office confirmed the identities of the victims that died, and it was 58-year-old Marco Marwedge of Stone Mountain and 37-year-old Luis Alorando of Noonan. The identity of the third person remains unknown as early as Tuesday evening. The cause of the explosion is unknown. Yeah, so it wasn't Spirit Airline that did that.
Damn.
Okay, so
it's still fucked up nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's higher explosion.
Delta, get it together. Okay,
get your shit together. Atlanta Airport is probably my least favorite airport. fam.
I might have been through there. See,
Like it
when I fly,
it
I
screams
just go.
hood airport. That's the whole thing about it. Is like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like flying to Wakanda.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
When I fly, I just go. You know what I mean?
The airport that I thought I would have the most problems with, which was like Vegas, I've had no problems with. And they have pretty colors and slot machines.
I eat some edibles. I'll be waiting on the plane, on the plane, sleep the plane ride. When I get off, if I still got a layover, I got more edibles.
Yeah.
You take weed with you when you leave, go
Hell
places?
Yeah. Because weed other places kind of sucks. If it's not from California or here, then I'll probably.
And for it to be everywhere is pretty hard to get when unless you go into a dispensary, I guess.
Or a recreational state.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. But still.
New Mexican weed was okay.
Still, even in a recreational state, you still got to find a nigga with the weed. You know what I mean? Shit. And motherfuckers be like looking at you crazy. You know? One more story. Nearly 24 additional Red Lobster locations are set to close by the end of this week. I saw this story. I said I got to talk on it because we've been talking about Red Lobster closing for a while now. This latest announcement comes amid the seafood restaurant bankruptcy proceedings. The company stated that it was rejecting the leases of 23 struggling locations that it had deemed to be drained on its finances according to its bankruptcy filing. Then it gives a list of all the places that are shutting down. And Red Lobster, and it's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 23 they said. Red Lobster has already shut down nearly 150 locations across the country in an effort to limit losses before the company was sold to a new owner. The new investor for the national chain brought in a new CEO, Damola Akinwunde, who was previously
Akinwunde?
Damola Akinwunde.
Oh shit!
Who was previously the leader for a PF chain, was named Red Lobster's newest CEO. Akinwunde stated he was excited about the job. This comes after the chain restaurant filed for bankruptcy in May due to bad management, competition, and inflation. Red Lobster had a $20 all-you-can-eat shrimp deal that became overwhelmingly popular with customers, and that's what ended them.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
There's a whole story on Last Week Tonight about this exact thing, and like they was fucking bogus in the first place. So because like it had to do with like, so before all this shit, they were all owned by the same company, right? And like they was doing their thing and started in like the 70s. And then like in the earlier mid 2000s, they started basically franchising them out and putting people, the owners of the different locations, on the hook for the rent was the first thing. The second thing was they changed the fucking supplier that they got all their shit from, who essentially charged all these people now double. You know what I'm saying? And then when and you couldn't buy from anybody but these motherfuckers. And then but you still had to follow the Red Lobster Company rules, even though you were your own shit and could technically do your own shit. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still a franchise.
But you're still one of them. And so then when they were like, oh, they started doing the fucking endless shrimp shit because they knew they were going to sell them off and fucking go bankrupt and do the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, diabolical.
Very demure.
Listen, what's crazy is I say that word though. You know what I mean? And it's crazy what catches on just out of nowhere though. You know what I mean? Like, and this, man, bitches really don't be knowing shit. Like vocabulary words, I knew what demure, didn't know what demure mean. I don't know if it's just because I'm a rapper. You know what I mean? Shit, and I got a good vocabulary, you know what I mean? Shit, as in, I know words. I ain't gonna say I definitely didn't read What was it? Subpoena?
Mm-hmm.
No.
For statutory.
Statutory, yeah. And fiduciary.
I said, what the fuck is fiduciary? You said horrendous. I said
I got
Hernandez.
I got a Springfield mouth. I keep telling y'all this.
You need to get out of Springfield so you can learn other shit.
Springfield for life, baby.
Oh my God. Nobody says that.
All day. What niggas from Springfield say that? I'm saying that.
Yeah. Because y'all still here. That's all you can say.
Hey, I'm here. I'm going to be here. Okay. Shit. Without Springfield, I don't know where I'd be. I couldn't.
You'd be in a tiny home.
What you got coming up, Britt?
Next weekend, what is it? The 7th.
Mm-hmm.
We're at Philly Bees in Decatur. All ages show. So you can bring the kids. We're going to have Jello shots for sale. Might be doing the party bus. I don't know. Stay tuned. But if you saw the recap, go online at Almost Homeless or Almost Homeless Live. See the recap from the Lincoln show. We kind of doing it like that again. And I think the 21st is the show back at the Foxhole.
Mm-hmm.
And we debuting on our new Almost Homeless stage. We trying to be resident band up in there. You feel me?
I've seen y'all work.
Mm-hmm.
Been working.
That's it.
Good job.
Crying.
Well, come get your body right at Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And it's Friday, so I hope y'all have a good weekend. But we will be right back here on Monday at 10 o'clock for another episode of
Morn'n Ninjas.
But we're coming back Monday night at 8:30 for another episode of
Real Ninjas Podcast. Mm-hmm.
Then we're coming right back here on Wednesday at 8 o'clock for another episode of
Girl Talk.
Mm-hmm. And of course, it's 7 days in the week. So we're coming back here on Friday for another episode of
Morn'n Ninjas
at 10 a.m.
Well, that's our time here at where we at. So I've been Trash Panda Coop. This has been Prez of Presidential Fitness and Female Emporium. And we are Morn'n Ninjas. Make sure you tune in Monday where you'll get the weekend update, weather, and everything else, man. You feel? Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas. Morn'n Ninjas.